Okay, comments from the public. Anyone wishing to address the board, please do so. Okay, nobody wishing to address the board. Minutes of the previous meeting.
Make a motion to accept the minutes of the previous meeting of November 18, 2013.
Second that.
Any discussion? No discussion, vote by the usual sign of aye.
Aye.
Okay, bills. Somebody got a copy of the bills?
I have one a correction, well, it's not really a correction, but the bill to Parker Chevrolet for the new truck should read $25,291.50 because we got a $500 rebate from GM.
Yeah.
So
Excellent.
it's an extra $500 we received.
Do we have that truck yet, Austin?
I
No.
don't think it did yet. It's there, but,
It said something about picking up today. I don't know if they did or not.
oh, they might have,
They had said something about it.
they might have, I don't know.
Okay.
I can check.
We won't release the check until we get that anyway, so.
Uh-huh.
I said we won't release the check until we get it, so.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh. Okay. Need a motion?
Motion to accept the bills?
Second that.
Any discussion, no discussion, vote by the usual sign of aye.
Aye.
Yeah. Correspondence.
I have none.
Carol?
I have none.
All right, reports from the mayor and trustee. Myself, I request permission to sign a single audit engagement letter from Bowman, Scheide, and Torani and Company LLP. That's for the, you have to have an audit after spending over $500,000 of the federal government's money.
Okay.
So these guys are gonna do it for us. So I need a
Make a motion for the audit?
Second.
second. Any
Joe,
other
you seconded
discussion?
that?
I did.
You did?
Bill did.
It's authorizing the mayor to sign?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
We vote by the usual sign about it.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. An update on the rail holiday train. It was very nice. We had a nice crowd. And I served chocolate milk, not chocolate, I mean. And they normally give $1,000 for the food shelf, and we got $4,000 this year. They upped all of us. It's turned out to be very nice. And I thank everybody that came there. What else? Here, we do right in here.
The shared services?
Yeah. Probably tomorrow or the next day, Brian's gonna send Eric and Jason, they'll go help hook up with a switch for town of Champlain. It's all part of shared service, just to let you know if somebody bothers asking you questions about it. See our truck up there.
Where's it gonna be at the town garage or?
Where's that gonna be?
It's on the Web Dubois Road, we gotta put a generator, an outside generator there for our lift station.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got it all set up, all we're gonna do is we're gonna run the engine up into the box. We got, Brian ordered the switch, through, that Gomez, I can't remember the guy's name there, but he's gonna hook it up and then the guy's gonna come back and they're gonna fine tune it for us, but just to do the outside work. At the end of the day, we've been working at this all summer long, we finally got everything together, so we're just gonna do it this time.
okay.
Yeah.
Before the snow really starting to fly.
Yeah, just an informational thing. Okay, that's all I got. Trustee Martin?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just got a couple of things. Reminder to the public of the Parade of Toys, which is going to be this Friday, December 6th. It's going to be at 6:45 p.m. Also,
Starting where?
it's going to be starting over at the park,
Okay.
and it's going to work its way down to the village office.
Okay.
Also, reminder for Toys for Tots, that's going to be Sunday, December 8th. That is going to be at 4:30 p.m. It's going to be over at the railroad station,
Yeah, the marine train that comes
the marine train.
Yeah.
Thanks, Benny. Also need to request an executive session to go over a contract negotiation.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Mayor votes aye.
And that's all that I have, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You got nothing?
I know.
Trustee Moore?
I've got two resolutions, but one I can't do because we didn't get all the paper. The second resolution is EMS coverage between the Village of Rouses Point and Champlain EMS. Carol, could you please read that?
Certainly. Whereas a memorandum of understanding has been drafted to provide coverage for a section of area within the town of Champlain that is mostly accessible via the Village of Rouses Point, also within the town of Champlain, currently covered by the Champlain EMS. Whereas the Village of Rouses Point is asking the Champlain EMS again to have the Village of Rouses Point EMS cover this area. Whereas the MOU is between the parties for control of fire, hazardous materials control, and/or other emergency support in the event of a major disaster or other emergency. Whereas the coverage area includes all lands that are north of the Village of Rouses Point boundary line and previously annexed areas within the Village of Rouses Point. Coverage area boundary lines include: on the north, it's the area between the Village of Rouses Point boundary lines to the U.S.-Canadian border. To the south, it's the Village of Rouses Point boundary line. West is the main line track of the CP-D&H Railroad. And east is the natural boundary between New York and Lake Champlain, including the bridge. Whereas there will be no charge from the Village of Rouses Point to cover this area, now therefore be it resolved that the Village of Rouses Point approves the MOU between the Village of Rouses Point EMS and the Champlain EMS. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Question to foregoing, duly put the roll call vote.
Need a motion, make a motion for the resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? No discussion?
Roll call.
Roll call vote. Brad?
Aye.
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 Aye. Mayor votes aye. You're not doing the other one?
No, they don't have to. That's all I got.
Okay. Trustee Treadwell?
All right, Mr. Mayor, I got a few things here. One, to discuss the insurance broker. We were gonna go with the Norton agencies, but Billy brought to our attention that Nymer will do this, out of their services, it is for free for the village. So I guess we'll get Carol to check into that.
We'll have to check to make sure.
Check to make sure that's the case, and then we'll get back at it at the next meeting. Trying to get it set up, so by the
Yep.
first of the year, we can get
That's fine.
get a broker to do this.
Yep.
Make sure everybody's where they need to be. And second thing I have is the discussion of the removal of the old water tank. I had a call from Pfizer. Was some concern, like as the village did last time, about how the tank was going to be taken down. So I got a hold of Phil again at Earth Waste down in Morrisonville, and his boss just come back from vacation there today. And they're gonna make an appointment with me this week, to come up and go over the site. At that time, I'll probably have Brian meet with us as well. And,
Let me know.
okay. Because they want to look the site over to see how they're gonna take it down, and, because that's what we really wanted the details, not just fly, you know.
Yeah.
So-
Not by flying by.
Right, so anyway, so they're gonna come up and meet with us and discuss how the best way to take it down. Because Pfizer's asked me to report back to them the date, how it's gonna come down and how it's gonna come down. And so at that point, we're going to give them information on that. Alrighty. All right, and question executive session to discuss police personnel.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Roll call.
Aye.
Aye. Mayor votes aye.
And one more thing, Mr. Mayor, request executive session to discuss administrative personnel.
Second.
Roll call.
Aye.
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 Mayor votes aye.
And that's all I have this evening.
There's another
Yeah,
executive
she
session.
on there.
I have another one?
You have another one, excuse me, for electric issue?
Yes, okay, exactly, right, I forgot about that. So executive session to discuss the electric issue.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Aye.
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 Mayor votes aye. Okay. Any other reports? Clifford, anything?
No, sir.
Sign, nothing? Okay. Open the meeting to the public again. Anybody wishing to address the board may do so. Okay. Yeah, I'll make a request for,
Are we gonna recess?
Motion to go into recess?
Second.
recess. The executive.
Let's say 7:09.
Close enough.
That's a record.
Yeah, it is.
we get less and less time here. I guess it's the time of year, there's not much happening.
I hope we can get through the executive